What's the most insane rule someone broke in your school? I remember standing outside the bathroom door between second and third period, watching the digital timer on the wall count down. 3 minutes left before they'd lock again. The hallway was packed with desperate students trying to squeeze in one last bathroom trip before being locked out for another 55 minutes. The announcement from last week still rang in my ears. Due to repeated vaping incidents during class time, effective immediately, all bathrooms will remain locked during instructional periods. They will only be accessible during the 5-minute passing periods between classes. No exceptions. 6 seniors have been caught vaping in the bathrooms during math class, setting off the smoke alarm and evacuating the entire building. But instead of punishing those 6 students, all 1,400 of us were now racing between classes to use the bathroom in a 5-minute window. Teachers had keys for medical emergencies only, but Principal Garrett made it clear if any teacher used their key without his direct approval, they'd face disciplinary action. The horror stories started immediately. A freshman named Brady wet himself during a 2-hour English final because he couldn't hold it. Jenna, this quiet sophomore, got a UTI from holding it too long between classes. The 5-minute passing periods became stampedes, with lines so long that half the kids couldn't even get in before the automatic locks clicked shut. That's when Devin became our underground hero. His uncle was the head janitor, Mr. Russo, who'd worked here for 20 years. After watching kids literally crying in the hallways, begging teachers to unlock doors while teachers apologetically said their hands were tied, Mr. Russo couldn't take it anymore. He made a copy of his master bathroom key and slipped it to Devin with clear instructions. Real emergencies only. Hide it in your calculator case. If they find out, I'm fired. Word spread quietly among trusted kids. If you were literally about to burst, find Devin during class. He'd saved probably 15 kids from humiliation, always sneaking to different bathrooms, always making sure no teachers saw. Thursday seemed like a normal day until third period chemistry. I was taking notes when I heard this weird groaning from across the room. Carter, this junior who sat by the window, was doubled over at his desk. His face had gone ghost white and sweat was dripping onto his notebook. I need the bathroom, he gasped to Ms. Coleman. Please, it's an emergency. She looked genuinely sympathetic. I'm sorry, Carter. You know I can't unlock it without Principal Garrett's approval. Can you wait 28 more minutes until the bell? Carter shook his head, clutching his stomach. Something's really wrong. Please. Mr. Coleman picked up the classroom phone to call the office. We all heard Vice Principal Torres's response over the speaker. The policy is clear. No bathroom access during instruction time. If it's truly medical, send him to the nurse. But Carter couldn't even stand up. He tried twice and collapsed back into his chair, moaning. His hands were shaking. 10 minutes passed with him rocking back and forth, and then he just slid out of his chair onto the floor, curled in a ball. Ms. Coleman was frantically calling the office again. This is a medical emergency. He needs a bathroom now. The nurse can assess if it's truly an emergency, Torres replied. Carter was crying now, not just from pain, but from the fear of what his body was about to do. Please, he kept whispering. Please, I can't. Something's really wrong inside. That's when Devin stood up. Without a word, he grabbed his calculator from his backpack, popped open the case, and pulled out the key. Ms. Coleman's eyes went wide, but she didn't stop him. Devin and I basically carried Carter down the hall to the nearest bathroom. Carter crawled inside, and we heard him collapse behind the stall door. 5 minutes passed, then 10. I knocked, asking if he was okay. His voice was weak. I need help. Something's really wrong. Devin called 911 from his cell phone while I ran to get Ms. Coleman. When the paramedics arrived 8 minutes later, they found Carter barely conscious on the bathroom floor. The lead EMT's expression changed the moment she examined him. How long has he been experiencing severe abdominal pain? She asked while checking his vitals. About 40 minutes, Ms. Coleman said. The EMT looked furious. He's showing signs of internal bleeding. This looks like a severe Crohn's disease flare-up. These kids can't wait when this happens. Their intestines can literally rupture. Carter spent 6 days in the ICU with intestinal hemorrhaging. The doctor said if Devin had waited another 20 minutes, Carter's intestine could have perforated, likely killing him. His parents' lawyer arrived the next day with a massive lawsuit citing reckless endangerment of a minor. Principal Garrett resigned before the week ended. The bathroom policy was reversed immediately. All students could now request bathroom access during class. Devin got a citizenship award, though he tried to refuse it. Mr. Russo kept his job and got promoted to head of maintenance. Carter recovered but transferred to private school. The bathrooms now have a plaque. Health first, always.